It's always a privilege to have Imtiaz Ali with us, and today we've seen a short film of Imtiaz Ali. It's called India Tomorrow, and very, very interesting, a very unique concept. Imtiaz, first of all, huge pleasure to have you back on Bollywood Hungama.
Always a pleasure.
And I felt that it's a very intriguing short film, and I felt that you did not really open up inside during the interaction as to certain aspects, which I personally felt. I felt that there is a backstory to the girl.
There is.
So would you like to tell us something about it? Because it's something which is very engaging.
See, I've met a lot of girls who get into the sex trade in big cities because they cannot support their ambition, because they cannot support their education perhaps. And it's not as though they are dying of hunger and that's why they get into do this. अक्सर ये भी होता है उनके साथ कि उनका एक प्लान होता है, उनकी एक पढ़ाई होती है जिसको वो सपोर्ट नहीं कर पाती बॉम्बे दिल्ली जैसी महंगी जगहों पे, जिसकी वजह से वो लोग इस तरह की ट्रेड में जाते हैं. और इस पे कि कोई भी मॉरल जजमेंट रखना, मेरे ख्याल से मैं तो नहीं रखता हूँ कोई मॉरल जजमेंट, बिकॉज हर इंसान को एक हक होता है कि वो अपनी ज़िंदगी को बेहतर कर सके, अपना कल बेहतर बना सके. तो ऐसे लोगों से मैं मिल चुका हूँ, मैं उनको गलत या सही नहीं बोलता, मगर ऐसे लोग मौजूद हैं इस दुनिया में. So I'm inspired by them because I feel that they have hope even in a situation which according to us is so dark, where somebody has to do this for survival or for a future, but people do that. So what right do other people have to lose hope? And hope is not something that anyone is exclusive from. It is something that is available to all of us. Everybody has the right to dream, and we should know that.
You also said a very interesting thing inside when you said that certain things are not happening right, and they make people think as well. As I asked you inside as well, the way that guy points out that क्या तुम students हो, because she comes across as a very, very intelligent girl.
Yeah.
We've seen the entire JNU case in the recent times, or like a Hyderabad University case, where JNU students are supposed to be extremely bright.
Yeah.
Can we draw parallels from that? Because we've seen in the recent times how the fellowships are being taken away, and students are in a dismal condition right now. They are being targeted. They are being, in fact, somehow the intellectual capability is being looked down upon. With something like that a student can resort to, even selling her body to just fend for herself.
I feel firstly, students are the hope for us.
Because you're talking about India tomorrow.
India tomorrow. Exactly, India tomorrow. So people who are students today are the hopes for us tomorrow. Their dreams, their plans are going to take our country forward. And मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि they can, and this struggle that is happening, struggles do happen from time to time. We are a country, we will have different policies, and they deserve to fight. They deserve to win that fight if they are right. And each one individually faces different challenges. As I'm saying, although this film that I have made is not based on a student struggle, but I do, in the backstory of this girl is definitely that she is a student who is unable to afford her studies and her living in Bombay anymore, which is why she has to resort to this.
Right.
And instead of making a moral comment on her, I'm trying to really get inspired by the hope and dream that she has.
Absolutely. So in that sense, one can deduce, if we have to, because I think the idea of any art or story
is to keep it open, and then you can
people can
decide whatever
interpretations
you want.
Can always be there. So I wouldn't go into too many details because people tend to take off on these things these days. Apart from that, the entire concept, the way it is, the way you're presenting it, it's very somewhere it's very metaphorical. In a way, you are drawing hope out of a in a way hopeless situation. In a way,
right? Exactly, you're right.
Talking about India tomorrow at the same time,
yes.
You're showing that the present is a bit convoluted somehow.
Yep.
Which is something that we expect from Imtiaz Ali. Anything that comes from you, that subtext has to be there.
Yeah, I guess there is subtext in life, I feel there are so many things that are almost symbolic in life, and I've met people like this, and it's so easy for us to draw moral judgments, it is so easy for us to complain about things, and I've seen people who really have all the reason to complain, never complaining, and I feel I get very inspired by those people. जैसे होता है ना कि आपको दूसरे का गम पता चलता है तो पता चलता है कि अपना गम कितना कम था।
क्या बात है, क्या बात है।
या जैसे इनका शेर है मीर का कि खुशहाल उनका जो मादूम है कि अहवाल अपना तो मालूम है।
क्या बात।
So everybody has problems, and those people that deal with the problem without telling you. Like I felt that this girl in the film, she is not coming for a moral science certificate to you. She's not coming and asking you to give her a tick on her character, because the problems that she's facing in her lives are not also going to be solved by you.
Right.
So she's not either going to complain to you or ask for anything. She's going to live her life with her attitude. And she's entitled to do that. I feel everybody is entitled to do that. And what gives her that courage is that dream that she has.
Sure.
So I think life is not bereft of subtext. There is always layers and layers and realms of reasons for why somebody does something. And in cinema, we have to pick up at least one or two in order to make something look realistic and inspiring and instilling a true feeling to the viewer.
What sort of cameras have you used for this? Because you were saying that for the Congress House portions you've taken it on a iPhone. And what about the actual shoot?
The actual shoot had happened on a new digital camera, which Anil Mehta, who's the cinematographer and friend who did this, so he was offered to test this camera. So what he did is that he said, okay, I'll shoot this and develop here. So it became free for the film. So I forget the name of the camera. I'll try to.
It's okay. It's okay.
So it's a new camera. It's this big, and I forgot the name of it. And the rest of it was shot by iPhone. All the exterior portions in the film are shot by iPhone. So just my particular iPhone and my assistant, both of us had just gone there and shot over there. And I was very happy to see that the phone camera was converting very nicely, and we were seeing it on a pretty large screen, and it was not really pixelating or anything.
Absolutely.
So things are really developing, and a lot of money that was being spent on format doesn't need to be spent anymore, because we do realize that it's really not needed.
One song is Sadda Haq. Apart from that, you also had, is there a new song which comes in the beginning, or it's like...
No, it's the same one. It just, actually the song is not, ये बड़ी interesting बात है actually कि जब हम लोग Rockstar बना चुके थे, तो हमारा रहमान सर का और मेरा एक आइडिया था कि हम एक रैप सॉन्ग भी बनाएंगे साड्डा हक पे, और एक किसी लड़की के साथ में हम लोगों ने उसको रिकॉर्ड भी किया था, रहमान सर ने किया था. तो अभी जब मैंने रहमान सर से पूछा कि कैन आई यूज़ समथिंग फ्रॉम साड्डा हक फॉर दिस वन, सो ही सेड दैट तुमको याद है हम लोगों ने उस वक्त में वो रिकॉर्ड करने की बात की थी. दरअसल उन्होंने किया था, मुझे याद नहीं था, उन्होंने रिकॉर्ड किया था.
ओके.
तो उन्होंने कहा मेरे पास होगा, मैं ढूंढ के निकालता हूँ. तो फिर वो निकाला, फिर उसको वापस उस आर्टिस्ट को.
It's something which is new.
It's something which is new and which is fresh and which was made because we were just so...
Like a rap version of
Sadda Haq, which is actually based on women. It's like women who have to cover their faces yet fight the same battle as you are fighting.
क्या बात है, क्या बात है. Apart from that, you have two newcomers. I believe Mukesh Shabra has done the... he's excellent actually. So Alok and Ravisha.
Raviza
Chauhan. Briefly, if you can tell us something about it.
I wanted to work with people who wouldn't be recognized as actors to begin with, to give a greater sense of reality to the film. And Mukesh showed me some people. In fact, I know a lot of actors who, just roam around the streets and who meet me and I meet them. I was very impressed with Raviza. Because she seemed to be an actor with a great amount of power and control and passion, and with Alok. And Alok luckily also was a Gujarati. He's from NSD but he's Gujarati. उसका फ़ायदा मुझे ये हो गया कि स्टॉक ब्रोकर में चाहता था गुजराती हो, तो उसके लहजे में वो बात बहुत अच्छे से आ गई थी. So I'm very impressed with both these actors. बड़ा टफ शूट था, खास करके आलोक के लिए, क्योंकि उसको बगैर पैंट के पूरी पिक्चर शूट करनी होती थी.
Yeah, the body language is very interesting for both of them. I love Tamasha. but it had a divided opinion as far as people are concerned.
Sure.
And even the box office, the way you would have wanted, it wasn't there. Does it upset you somewhere that you've gone out to make a film which is, you have some amazing performances. I think you shot it amazingly well. The way you shot the songs was outstanding. I felt it was very, very entertaining, but some people had certain issues in terms of care. It's like काफी थोड़ा abstract हो जाती है at times. How do you deal with something like this?
Every movie that I make, I want everybody to just love it, and maximum numbers of people to watch it and love it and be entertained by it. But at the same time, I also want to make the movie that I want to make. There has to be a balance between deen and dunya over here.
क्या बात?
I try that. I am certain times more successful to come up to this balance, and sometimes I'm not. But ऐसा तो कोई फॉर्मूला होता नहीं है कि जो मुझे पता हो कि ऐसे बनाऊंगा तो सब लोगों को पसंद आ जाएगी. कुछ लोगों को कुछ चीज़ पसंद आती है, कुछ लोगों को कोई चीज़ थोड़ी कम पसंद आती है. मगर ओवरऑल जो तमाशा का जो एक रिस्पांस था वो मेरे लिए बहुत ज़्यादा इनकरेजिंग था. अब मैं वो फिल्म को देखता हूँ तो मुझे लगता है कि यार इतने सारे लोगों ने अगर इस फिल्म को लाइक किया है, और जिस तरह से लाइक किया है, सिर्फ वो नंबर ही नहीं होता लोगों के अंदर. मतलब आज ही मुझे पता चला, आज मैं प्रीतम से मिल गया तो वो कह रहा था कि कोई है जिसने अपना जॉब छोड़ दिया और फिर वो सिंगर बन गई after watching the film. A lot of people have actually got very affected by the film.
I think Ranveer was outstanding. And the way I think Deepika complimented him without competing somewhere. I think Ranveer was outstanding somehow. Now you're working with Shah Rukh Khan in your next film.
It's not official yet. I've not.
Shah Rukh and Anushka are the stars.
हाँ, अभी साइन वाइन कुछ किया नहीं है, पैसे वैसे वो दे दें एक बार तो फिर मैं बोलता हूँ.
No, but it's being said it is like a comedy, and after three serious films, you're working on an out and out comedy, and
it's not an out and out comedy.
Okay.
No, it's not sick tourist as such. So I feel that I'm going to wait till at least things become completely official before saying it.
So, but Shah Rukh and Anushka is something that you
I
have.
can't say right now. I can't say right now.
Anything, because we keep on hearing other rumors as well that you may be working on something else as well apart from this. Is there something else that you're having in mind as well?
No. See, my habit is to make one film at a
One
time.
film at a
so
time.
I'm trying to make this particular one.
Right, because I spoke to Shah Rukh and I said that there are rumors that you're working with Imtiaz on your next. So he said that he's a very dear friend and we keep on meeting and all these things. So
Yeah.
And
so see how he circumvented the issue.
but that was
smart.
4 months back.
Okay,
so
okay.
Now, so I think after Gauri Shinde you're starting with Shah Rukh.
Abhi kuch, once it gets decided, then I'll talk.
All right, it's a pleasure talking to Imtiaz. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot. That's all we have from Bollywood Hungama. Keep on watching.